Alright, so change of plans with my playthrough. It's Tyler talking. I was going to do Shantae, but then I got to do a better game instead.
Because no one's done this before. It's really interesting. You're not going to say anything like this on YouTube or Twitch. Here it is. Here it comes. Are you excited?
The first ever playthrough of The Legend of Zelda. ...
Breath of the Wild.
First one on the internet.
We just thought no one's done this good anyway. No one's had a good playthrough of this.
Well,
no one at all.
It's partially that, and partially this is one of the 3 games that Tyler can beat.
That's true. That is very true.
I'm just kidding, Tyler. I won't ride you like I do Zach.
But we're pretty excited to play this right now. Yeah. It's a really good game. And no one's done a good playthrough of it, so we're going to bring you the first one.
Open your eyes.
It's one of my favorite Zelda games.
Open your eyes.
Is it? It's okay.
I'm actually excited because
You've never played it.
I've never seen this except for about 10 seconds when Tyler and Zach
He's
brought
got
it over.
some nice
And
pectorals.
it starts off good. Why does he have pants on?
It's actually
man.
more of like a compression
Shorts.
short thing.
I wish he would compress those shorts right off of him.
That doesn't make any sense, but he's a
I
young
want him
boy.
naked is what I'm talking about.
He's a pretty young child, so that's pretty strange
It's okay.
of you to say.
It's okay.
He was taking a nice bubble bath, I
Is he
think.
like a flower?
Yeah, that's
What is that?
a flower. You
I
were
mean, up
right.
top.
It's a tomb.
Yeah, it's pretty much like what are those? The catacombs of
Basically.
Eastern Europe?
You talking about like that's under France or whatever?
Sure.
Do you know that there's like
Yeah.
a whole like graveyard under France?
It's weird. It freaks me out.
or under Paris.
Why don't you just burp right in the mic next time? Good Lord, you were awful.
Sorry.
So yeah, this will be more like David's. I haven't played this near as much as David's played Mega Man X, but it'll be more of that type of playthrough because I've put in close to 200 hours in this game.
Why don't you press A on that and
Okay.
stop running
Examine
around?
it.
And here's where you get your not Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, this is not... Who knows what this device is?
Is a Sheikah slate.
I think it's a Sheikah slate.
And
It will help
one
you
thing
with your
people really like... Well, I shouldn't say that yet. That would be a spoiler. Never mind. I can't say that.
He can't say it. He can. But
I
he
can't.
won't.
I won't because maybe no one's ever watched this.
Like
Because
me.
no one's ever done
This
a
is the
playthrough
first one
of
on
it.
the internet.
Exactly.
It's not even on the internet yet. We're playing it right now.
This is actually a month before the game actually officially comes out, and we got an early copy from Reggie Fils-Aimé himself.
And that's the first time anyone's got a Sheikah slate. So
Ever.
congratulations on that, Tyler.
Yep. Look at this room.
It's very nice.
You should just skip all the
I feel
clothing
like somebody
and just
should
go
have put.
naked.
Yeah, don't put that on. No.
But you will like a shirt because it's kind of a... It shows his belly off.
Oh, I like
Look
it.
at that.
I wish he was naked, but I'll take this. This isn't
You can
terrible.
play the whole game with no clothes on. Except
You're
for
just
those
gonna
shorts.
die a lot.
Yeah.
That's okay.
up to the
That's okay. I'd rather him be naked and die. Than...
You think so?
will show you
Might as well. Go ahead.
If he's naked and dead, I can still look at him.
That's weird. That's the weirdest thing you've said.
That's false.
No, that's
I've
pretty
said some
weird.
weird stuff.
That is
Way
a teenage
weirder
boy.
than that.
I mean, on the show. That is a teenage
Oh,
boy, and
on
you
the
said
show,
if he
it's like
dies,
12
I can
episodes
still
long.
look at him.
That's all right.
No. He's 17. Age of consent's 16.
Yeah.
Here.
It is not.
Yeah, it is here.
It's 18.
No, it's 16.
in Kentucky. Oh my god!
Welcome to Kentucky,
This
folks.
state is off.
It's 14 in Japan.
Well, never mind then.
Link.
You are the light.
The only light.
Yeah, this is the first Zelda game with voice acting, and it's very hit or miss.
I think it does pretty well.
It's hit or miss.
Okay. Where do you rate this on your Zeldas?
It's my third favorite Zelda.
Behind Twilight and
Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask.
I thought you liked Majora's better than Twilight.
Yeah, but whenever I
went
played the
back and
HD remake of Twilight,
Look, this is the scene. You can go anywhere in that map. Isn't that crazy for a Zelda game?
You can't go behind those mountains.
yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
I lied.
You
You
can
can't
go-
go on that Zelda sign there at the bottom right.
Okay, come on.
You said anywhere on the screen. That is pretty cool.
Isn't that weird? What was the first Zelda game you ever played? Link to the Past?
No.
What was it?
The original.
Did you think it would ever be like this?
No. I thought Mario 64 was mind-blowing.
There's an old man.
The first game I beat was... Or, first Zelda game I beat was Link to the Past.
Can I turn off tutorials?
The first I originally played was...
You can do something.
The original.
Ooh, I'm going to play with Pro HUD.
There we go. Oh.
So HUD takes away all the stuff on the side. So it's literally like an adventure game. You don't have anything.
Yeah.
Except for your life. I don't know where it ranks in my Zeldas, but you guys know that my list is pretty weird.
Yeah, with Skyward Sword in a somewhat reputable stance.
It's like my favorite one. And coming up really close is Minish Cap, which I will be playing next after Metroid Fusion is finished.
Here's the old man.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's his name?
Yeah, you remember in the first one
Yeah.
you go in the cave? That's him.
Me?
Isn't he good? He looks a lot better than he used to.
Me? No. The other guy in this entire universe that we can see. So I'm really weird. If you've heard us talk before, I like more retro games. I'm older. A little bit older anyway. I'm 28. But I like plenty of today's games. Obviously, I love today's games just as much as old games. Some of my favorite are older.
Mm-hmm.
I am very rare in the stance that I much prefer 2D Zeldas to 3D.
Yeah, that's...
I know that's weird, but I do.
Well, it's because 2D Zeldas were more like this game right here.
Yeah.
Well,
And I always felt like... I've always felt like the 2D Zeldas... And it started... Even though Link to the Past is my favorite, it started being more linear there. So mine's the one I like is the one that started it.
yeah.
And that's actually my problem with most Zeldas. Is it's an adventure game, yet Ocarina of Time really started where it's an adventure game, but then it immediately says, go here. And as soon as you're done with that, go there.
Really,
you can adventure, but it's more of side quest.
Without
adventure.
Link Between Worlds, I don't think this game would be as open as it is.
Well,
Link Between Worlds really...
I'm excited about watching, like I said, playing this one, because it already reminds me more of the old ones.
And look, there's
you're
Koroks
there
in this
and
one.
go.
I guarantee this will be your favorite 3D Zelda.
Probably.
Ever.
Because
Like,
that's been
out
my
of the
problem
six,
with it.
is there 6 of them now? I think so. Ocarina, Majora, Skyward, Wind Waker,
Yeah.
Twilight, and this. Yeah, I guarantee this will be your favorite after it's all said
And I have
done.
not played Skyward Sword.
Which I don't
Keep it
think
that way.
you would like.
Really.
It's a really good game, but you would hate the motion controls. He just caught that fish with his bare hands.
That's pretty impressive. I already like I said, the idea of this better.
Yeah.
That you're dropped in a world and go find what's
Skyward
on
Sword is like
I keep thinking
completely
I
a
have
Wii
Paralyzed.
game. Like it does everything
That's
Wii
never
games
good.
will. Exactly. Like it does hold your hand. It is linear in a lot of spots.
Hey, guess what?
But
There's not a companion in this game.
the storytelling of Skyward Sword is beautiful. It's the best story I think of any Zelda. The art's pretty good. It's already a little dated though, so the HD remake will be really good. But it's mostly the story and the characters. That the people in that game are like some of the favorite in the series. Like most people say that the Zelda from Skyward Sword is their favorite because she's not just like a heartless person that doesn't even speak. There's a character in that game named Groose who has a huge following, and the Link in that game is
Won't
really
take your
cool.
guts?
So that was a horn.
Oh, well.
So I really like it, and I think when they do HD remake it, they'll make it to where you can play it with an actual controller, and that's when I want you to play Skyward, because then you won't hate it near as much.
I'm about to probably make a lot of people vomit. I'm really weird about Zelda in the fact that I want to see Skyward Sword, even though you say I probably won't like it. Out of the 3D Zeldas, I've seen all the other ones except for Skyward Sword and obviously this. Ocarina of Time is actually my least favorite of all the 3Ds. And on top of that, one of my favorites in the whole series is Zelda 2, which most people absolutely hate. But I'd more like just like it because it's different. I like games that are different.
So,
Zelda 2 is really
this
good.
is beautiful.
Oh, it's awesome.
DLC came out for this game, and there's a hard mode. And right over there,
Pull that as tablet.
right around in this area, the hardest enemy in the game is there, right when you start the game,
Yeah.
with 3 hearts.
Yeah.
So,
They literally, this is
kill that
no hold bars Zelda. Like, they don't care if you die.
Now,
you have to make
this
the
is
decisions.
regular mode. But
They don't
still.
make it easy.
But it is much
I may
harder than.
Go buy this.
It's amazing.
It's beautiful.
And, like, the coolest thing,
And I'm usually not one of those
is-
people, you know that.
yeah.
Like, it's
Tyler
beautiful.
put in a lot of time to this game, and, like, a lot more than I did, but
That
you
didn't work.
missed. But,
Well, I'm out of here.
I put in around 50 hours before I finished the game, like, beat the main story, and I still have a ton left to do. There is...
It took me like 120.
I mean, 50 hours for $60 minimum, that's awesome. Because most games aren't like that,
Yeah.
you know? Like, I just bought Hey Pikmin, and it was like a 9-hour game, but I spent $40 on it, so, you know?
Yeah.
This game's awesome in every sense of the word, but,
The graphics kind of remind me of, not all the way, but kind of like Wind Waker.
oh.
I'm out of here.
It's, like, supposed to
Similar.
be like
Similar.
It's supposed to be a mixture, kind of Twilight and Wind Waker. Or Skyward.
I was going to say, it looks like Skyward. Of course, I haven't, again, I've seen it. I've just
Yeah.
only seen the first 20 minutes when I flew around on that, whatever it is, fly loft, you called
Tyler,
it.
Sorry.
go do what you're supposed to do.
I'm right there. I'm just killing
I
him
know.
so I can get a sword.
But as far as 3D Zeldas go, like, I played Ocarina, obviously, and it's good, but I'm with you. I think it's not the best in the series, and I think it's overrated as far as the best game of all time.
I think I've said it a million times to you two, and again, sorry to offend probably half of you, but I think it's a good game. It's a great game. It's one of the best 50 games ever made.
Yes.
But to me, that's what it is, a best 50 game. I think it's the most overrated. If you put it in the
It's-
top 2 or 3, to me, it's the most overrated game. Of
It's
all time.
definitely in the top
But it's great. It's still great.
10 to 15.
Yeah, and I don't even mean to say 50, but I mean it's
Yeah.
it's a good game. It's just not what I think most people think it is.
Well, next time we'll figure out what this little pedestal does.
And we will look at Link's belly some more.
I wish we could just.
Yeah, look at that.
I wish we
Oh,
could just take his
baby.
clothes off. That's what would make me happy.
What?